Why it gave me the option keep looking or prepare for the attack?
Every dusk and dawn all through the summer. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. We're here to lead the way. That mates for life, we're proud to say. Shout at Stratton, shout out loud. We're Hacketeers. 2 months and you never learn the words?
The game spoiled itself. Yeah, or it is supposed to make you feel anxious. Maybe it's that. And there is no attack. Or maybe it's like, you're like, okay, I want to kill all my characters, so you don't look at that.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
Or maybe by looking at it more, we should have found something. Who knows? I don't know. Very suspicious. Those are some horrifying sounds, yes. But the clown. No!
Fuck this whole night.
So if they all would have just
I'm sorry.
stayed inside and listened to you,
More than anything.
Chris, everything would have been fun. What is your favorite character in this?
Fuck. I just wanted one more night together. Is that too much to ask for? Shit. Stop crying, you big baby.
I really don't know, to be fair. Like, I really don't know. I think Ryan was, oh well, still is the closest by the best character. Other than that, I don't really like the characters. Like, they are all diggies in their own way. Well, the werewolf is nice. Yeah, that one is nice. Yeah, werewolf. And the storyteller lady is.
What the?
I guessed it. But music is same as in T Left 4 Dead 2. Or made similar way. Why are these things bald? Very good question. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Mr. Hackett? What happened to Dylan's hand? He got infected, so we cut it off. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Could have run earlier. He gave someone a hand. I don't think that's gonna stop it. It just came through a fucking stone wall thingy. This might be a mistake. He wouldn't have cut his hand off. Yeah, the thing is, the only reason why he's alive is because we cut his hand off. That's the thing. As far as we know.
Caitlin!
This way!
His reaction afterwards was pretty weird, yeah. But yeah, pretty much like if we wouldn't have cut his hand off, he would have turned into a werewolf as well. Which would have caused us more issues.
Really?
Werewolf is looking for a snack for fries. Yep. Not the self increase. Free faulting capacity. Okay, let's think it. If we go to the freezer, we will get stuck in there. If we run, we might die. Because we talked about it, or it was at the very beginning of the game. To one of the characters that was the freezer said, "Oh, that would be a really bad place to get stuck." So I assume it's probably a hint for it that it might be that we'll get really badly stuck in there. It could be. Sometimes these games would give you a small hints for it. Like really damn small hints that you realize only afterwards, oh shit, I shouldn't have done it. Wrong feels wrong. Freezer feels better, but still not great. Exactly. Like everything just feels wrong, and it feels like every option in this is bad, and we probably just caused us a big pile of issues, and now we are gonna die no matter what we do. So I might be risking it then. Where was it? Old Quarry 2. Wait, there it is. I'm just checking out this and drinking. That's the thing, like, we can outrun them. That's the thing. There has been multiple cases where we already have outrun the werewolf by just being smarter than it. So, if you haven't watched movies, you get always stuck in the freezer. I have. Yeah, in the Fallout 4, the one kid was stuck in the freezer for 200 years. Yeah. The only times you've seen people hide in freezers in horror movies, it hasn't ended exactly great. Yep. Indiana Jones survived movie on a nuke test site. It was a fridge, not a freezer room. But yeah, we see your point. Max, okay, just do a bath. Blue, heavy dance, born back. Just trying to think. Omar. I have a feeling that if we go to the freezer, it's gonna go bad. But I also think that's what most of the people will probably go to the freezer exactly for that reason. Hi Cosmic, how are you today? Wait, what's the with the freezer talk? You was talking to friends on Discord and was focused on that. Oh, I'm just trying to choose what I'm gonna do. And no, I don't want any help for it, no. But yeah, our options at the moment with the werewolf are to run or to hide in the freezer. And yeah, it's not situational, Luranko. No, it is not that. So I'm just thinking out loud. What should I do? And no, I don't. I don't want help for it. I'm just trying to think out loud what I'm doing, because yeah, it's a small hint, but it also can be something that leads me to wrong place or not. The way he said at the beginning of the game, oh, that's a bad place to get stuck about the freezer room. So I really think that is probably really bad, and at the same time I also think that a big pile of people are gonna go with it if they don't think that, you know, you might get stuck in there, even though it's also something that we could possibly, you know, lock the monster out so it wouldn't appear there, kind of thing. So it also could be good, but it also can be extremely bad. Damn bad decision. Drawing. Okay, we can't. Sometimes they draw in red herrings. I'm doing good, busy and a lot with work. So you learned mostly science yesterday, and this game really looked good, but you are creative characters, and I said Caitlin.
It is time to hydrate.
Yeah, Caitlin also knows me, but yeah, that's just me. Can you just stay there and choose not run or freezer? I think it might be. That's the thing. So I'm not sure. I might try that because it was one of my thoughts that I could try it and then see how it goes. And I have missed one thing. God damn it! One path. I have missed a fucking one path. Wait. Area path. Okay. Okay. Finders. Okay, so on the second playthrough, and I know that they are already trying to help me, I guess we can try to be way nicer to them, but we just need to figure out like what the fuck are we doing. This game seems quite unique. They are really similar with the other games with this. So yeah, I would say it's unique on the gameplay wise, but it's also very similar to their other games. It's always key. You got Stray? Hi Bad Boy, how are you today? And yes, I did got Stray, but it's not released in Steam yet, so we are waiting that it releases on Steam, which is approximately, was it 3 hours still or so? So yeah, it's still there, you know, waiting that I can install it. So it might be that we won't get to play it today. Yeah. That was a mistake. Yeah. Oh well, should have not done that. Yeah, I should have a run. By the way, back test complete, it's a bit better. Oh, I'm happy to hear it's a bit better. Yeah, I should have a run. Or go to the freezer. It's absolutely stupid from me. Oh well. Next time better. So now we have Laura, Ryan, and yeah, I think those are the only ones that are alive. Laura and Ryan. It looks like it becomes available 1 p.m. EST, which is when Steam does its daily update in terms of buys, sells, and sales. What is it in Finnish time zone or UTC +3? Werewolf violently kills Carter and Queen. Oopsie, guess I should have run. Yeah. Well, it's a game.
Happened 6 years ago.
And these kind of games don't scare me. Sometimes things go extremely bad on the farm, sometimes they don't.
Werewolves and a ghost.
From what you remember, Until Dawn, not doing anything is usually the worst choice. Well, the thing is, this game, as in Until Dawn, sometimes doing nothing is the best choice. It depends. It's not even usual, it's 50-50. It might be, depending on your other choices, or it might not be. Who says 8 p.m. your time? Thank you. Okay, so in 4 hours. Yeah.
It kind of does, actually. We need to know what we're up against.
Yeah, 4 hours, so we won't get to play it today. I'm sorry for that, but we will be starting straight and tomorrow.
No matter what we did. Every full moon we were out there looking. Every single one. Now the son of a bitch is finally here. So what we're up against is my only chance to end this thing for good.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell are we
So
gonna
pretty
find
much
him?
like there was earlier a choice where we were supposed to do nothing, which was stay on the other side or swim to the other side. And the swimming would have been the best option. Like staying, so doing nothing would have been the best option. Swimming was the wrong option. And then there has been like a lot of other things that was like a fucking really fucking bad choice if we wouldn't have just done nothing. I even feel like there has been like And then downstairs, I should have not like done anything on that moment. Where they were trying to do something for the monster. So we were just supposed to not do anything. Also, hi Cheeky, how are you today? Ending is also this week, you just remembered. Entling. The what now? What if that was Ryan?
Where did he go? He can't have just disappeared.
He's gotta be nearby. Let's look around.
Are you crazy?
You get to play it if you do a 24-hour stream. Yeah, we would think that, but at the same time, I'm not prepared for 24-hour stream at all.
Better.
So sadly, cannot do that. For that, I would need to have a specific food and proper last night's sleep and all that. As with 4 hours sleep for saying the next 24 hours without sleeping is not the smartest thing, especially because the last 2 days, the overall together sleep time is about 6 hours. The game reminds you of one of the American Horror Story seasons. Yeah, it does.
This is where we went off.
Okay. That was not good.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now.
Proper sleep, what is that? Something that people need, but I can't have.
That's what you want, I won't stop
I won't
you.
be making 24-hour streams. Unless I would get that. Plus, like, I can't do it spontaneously, because that would also mean that all my mods should be
Normally,
notified beforehand. So they could, you know, prepare for it and maybe make a schedule that one stays up that time, one stays up that time, and so on, so on, so on. Like, I do know that Rebels would do it, but at the same time, like, no. I don't want to cause issues with it.
Go team.
Maybe when Revas gets properly out of the army, we can do the 24-hour stream. Maybe then. I guess
Damn, this place has got some.
that would have also been a place where we would have survived if we would have just said that
This is where I saw her.
this is the end, we would have left and maybe. Right? I mean, it's not an issue for you.
I thought Max hit her, but
Fair.
then I was out here and she was something else.
But yeah, I would prefer to do it when you have gotten out of the army, so we would like
over and over again.
manage to schedule it better.
Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
And we wouldn't need to think about the
I saw it
time
too.
so bad, I don't think. Maybe.
Silas's mother. I think.
Who was she?
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum. Came here 6 years back.
Fucking knew it.
She kept her son in a cage.
Fucking knew it. Time to file those siviilipalvelus papers, girls. You
Died in
wish,
the fire.
Chicky. And I wish too. Sadly, it's not an option there.
The Hag of Hackett's Quarry. We've been looking for Silas ever since.
How did the fire start? Really? You're still hiding stuff now?
Of course, it's an option. We live in a free country.
Head off my knees.
Revas isn't Finnish.
One of the
He doesn't live in Finland.
gentlest souls to ever walk this earth.
Basically that you wouldn't need to go to the army, that you could have worked for the government kind of thing otherwise.
Caged by that freak show witch.
What does she do?
Oh, you little cookies.
She convinced Caleb to start a fire.
I wish it would be way easier to just go drink coffee outside.
Some hay bales. Give him enough time to get Silas.
Most countries have their choice between army and civil service.
That's not what happened.
No.
Yeah, I really wish you would have had those there. It would have made things way easier.
Liza, whole crew.
Way less stressful.
Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
Or got scratched, freeze spray.
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Some hunter you are.
Okay, we can still make this work. Can you shoot yourself in the foot? I don't think that's also giving Rebus pass out from there.
Jesus Christ.
Man. Any sign?
Negative.
Plus, there is no point. Like, there is about 1 month left,
Damn,
so
I never saw any of
for a while
this.
it would.
I didn't even know this
Are
was
you
him.
sure? Also, Rebus do say, like, if you don't want to talk about it at all, like, feel free to say.
Ryan?
Alright, we found the evil lady.
Shit.
Bears, bears, and bears. Hi, I'd Spade. How are you today?
Did you both
See it too? Kinda wish I hadn't.
Nope, that just puts you in an army hospital, which is even worse. Does army hospital have Wi-Fi? Ah, it's fine, okay. Yeah, it's just asking so I won't overstep anything.
What is it?
Silas the dog boy.
That must be it. Careful.
In the midst of extreme heat wave. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
My God.
What's wrong? What are you waiting for? Shoot, you stupid girl!
Are you sure about this?
Shoot.
Now she's gonna get mad and she's gonna do evil with stuff. And she wanted
Please, let's just
the whole other
Let's just go
family to disappear
we-
because they
just see him like that in human form.
were hunting her son. But I do understand why would you hate a family at that point if every single person on that other family tries to kill your son. Yeah, it kind of would make the sense to hate him. Now she's gonna be mad.
I bet you think you have it all figured out. I bet you think you're fucking clever. I tried to help you. I tried to warn you. I even started to like you.
No, you did not. You're lying.
Not now. Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas. I've been with you all night, and I'm not about to stop now just because the night's come to an end. No. I Whenever you hear a noise in the dark, a whisper from the shadows, the breath on the back of your neck, that's gonna be me.
There's something in the background though.
No, I
Oh, it's a bird.
never leave you. I'll never leave you.
Wait, is it the end then? Never like to get out of there and collect your cards yourself. I actually did like that character. I think that was the end. Way too happy. Okay, that's bad. Is the stream still working? OBS is doing some crazy shit in the background. Okay, yeah. OBS just casually changed the color. Just for a moment, okay. End of an attack from Chris, his brother. Thanks to Bobby fending off werewolf Chris, Judge arrived to attack at the Hackett house. Chris was killed when his favorite counselor Ryan shot him with silver. Yep. Laura shot Constance's face off in the struggle for the gun. Werewolf Nick was shot dead by Laura when she mistook him for Chris. Chris Hackett's daughter Kaylee was shot and killed by Laura, who mistook her for Werewolf Chris. Abigail met her demise when Nick tore her head from her body. Having successfully avoided infection, Jacob was freed from the Hackett's basement and survived the night. Room is buffering now. What the hell? Max swam back to the mainland. Fine for you, okay. Also, hi Gekker, how are you today? Caleb got Kitson. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, those would have survived if we would have run or hidden into the thing, I guess. Or at least died differently. Caleb Hackett returned to his human form permanently when Silas was killed. That music. Travis survived the encounter with Silas and finally saw an end to the curse that had haunted his family for 6 years. Ryan was cured of the werewolf infection when he shot Chris and managed to survive the showdown with the White Wolf. Laura killed Silas with a silver cell, during every infected person. Laura killed Silas, the dog boy, in his nest. The curse of Hackett's Quarry is broken. Works fine now, good. Yeah, I killed a lot of people. So it's like, well, pretty much the end of the game, I made few wrong decisions and they turned out to be fatal mistakes. Like, we would have kept the...
Bodies pile up after summer camp massacre.
one of them alive if we wouldn't have done anything and we would have stayed on the other side of the pond. And
I hope it's metaphorical.
for Kaylin and the what the fuck, Dylan, there would have been chance to survive if we would have done something else and stayed in there. So yeah.
We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together, we explore the possibility of
Just to be
supernatural
sure.
involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are. Real life, everyday.
I would say
With
it
a
was
shadow of spiritual,
good.
supernatural
It was still quite a laggy. Like there was issues with
So, I
screen
have
clipping and such, so the
because
optimization
I'm about to
needs a
blow
little
your
bit more
mind.
work.
Did you just ask if I had hat insurance?
Yes, it's responsible to ensure those things which
And
mean most
what
to you.
else?
A hat.
Yes.
Okay,
It
I know
was
your
way
preference.
too
Why,
much
go on.
teenage drama though for my taste.
Actually is a real reason that we're
But
coming
other than
back
that,
to
I don't
Hackett's
really have
Quarry.
complaints about it. It works the
There
same way
been
as
some
a lot of their other
and
games.
sourced some
Personal
information.
hydration
I
is at
really
optimal
skeptical,
levels.
But I'm all ears. Under my hat.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh God, why? Why are you smiling? Stop it, I hate it.
Why? I had braces. I have to make use of them sometimes.
You do have very pretty teeth.
Thank
The
you.
fuck are
That's
they
something
talking?
that a lot of podcast listeners might not know about me. So, it just so happens.
Yeah,
I've got
it was a
someone
solid
on
game.
the inside,
The,
so
some
today's episode
drama
is going
could
to
have been
have
left
a
out.
bit of
And then the biggest issue that I really disliked was the fact that I couldn't play it with my friend properly. That is something that bothered
Don't we
me.
all have someone on the
If
inside?
that would have been added, I think I would have enjoyed it way much more because, well, then I would have shared it someone. Like
Okay,
playing
what I
wise,
really
I wouldn't
meant
have
is,
been the
let's
only
call
one who
it
makes the
an
choices.
anonymous
Really
donation.
liking it. Sipping red wine.
You know,
No,
we're
iced
not
tea.
the only ones who
My favorite game of this
flagged
type though,
this as
not
a
horror,
bizarre
is still Detroit.
situation. Someone actually
Detroit
reached
was
out to us.
interesting.
They
Could
sent
give
us
out
a
another
link.
playthrough eventually.
You didn't open
Stop
it.
smiling, I hate
I
it.
don't trust
Mhm.
anyone who listens to this show.
Oh,
I
I
did where it
couldn't
was awesome.
wait to open it. Surprise!
Wait, you don't like backseating multiplayer? No!
Okay, you've always promised me.
Yeah,
since
I did
day one of
like
this
Detroit, and I
podcast,
think
if
about
you could
making
see
the another
true evidence
playthrough on
of
it,
this
even though it
option, right?
is definitely
say
a
that?
game that made me anxious more
Knowing
than
for a
any
fact
horror
that we
game
would never
before.
see any evidence.
And I know it's not horror,
Well,
but
we've been sent
I don't like making decisions, and at least
whether it's
during back that time,
bizarre or
making some of the decisions caused my heart rate to be 140. Not 140, not 184 at times, so it was something.
Whatever it is, congrats, you got us.
sorry, the tape is just really there's just so
It
much
was really anxiety inducting because of it.
to this.
Still don't like making choices in video games because I see that they go wrong, which also kinda causes the issue of
No, get your own key.
getting attached to the characters and then caring if they die because like to survive from the anxiety of the decisions I kind of have to like
Nothing to hide.
You think that ghosts are real, but you don't lock your doors?
disconnect
No,
myself from the
ghosts couldn't
characters
open
so
my doors. They
their
could
death
walk through
won't
my
bother
walls,
me.
Anton.
Okay.
On
you
your
need
last
to be
Detroit
more
run,
concerned
nobody
with
survived.
murderers.
Also, where's the heart rate monitor nowadays? I need to buy a new heart rate monitor.
Another body.
Whoa! You can't just show me a
That
picture
is
of
the
a dead
reason why
body.
it haven't
Tell
been
me
there.
before you're
It's
gonna do that.
broken.
Okay, then let's take this over.
And the
Anton,
warranty
picture of a
isn't
dead body.
No!
working anymore because
Okay,
it's over
fine,
2 years
yes,
old.
it's
So
a
I
dead
need to get a
body.
new
Okay,
one.
well, what is this? What am I looking at?
It's one of the hikers that went missing.
But
Do you remember
I
that?
think
Yes,
the heart
that's
rate
the
monitor
true
prices
part of the
started
story.
from 80 or so.
Ed Benson was his name. He was
So
drowned.
I'm
Okay,
currently saving up
drowned
money for
or
it.
was drowned.
Now you're getting grammatical.
I'm not getting grammatical. If you drown, you just went swimming and you drowned. If he's been drowned.
But yeah, I will get the
someone
heart rate
drowned
monitor
him.
back eventually
Then
when
I think
I can
implied
buy a new
precisely
one.
what I meant to imply. Now, of
Hopefully
course, I
soon.
can't
Besides, I
verify
also
this
kind of liked it
info,
that
but-
it's a nice part of the
What, do I have
the
like a
stream.
history of not
Plus, like
verifying
it
Yes, it's
did
fake.
help with the.
Okay, but I feel very strongly that he
Some
was
people at least realized how
Okay.
badly I
well, do
take
the
some of
police
the
know
boss
about
fights
this? Are
when the
Hackett
heart rate
family
starts
suspects?
raising
Okay.
up,
Okay,
and
I
it
like
caused
that you are
maybe a
getting
little bit
into
more
this. Here's
breaks
the
on that
thing.
matter.
The
That
newspaper
okay,
says
heart rate
that
gets
he's
super high up,
missing,
time to
right?
take a break or
He
something like
looks
that.
pretty fucking found in this picture.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
need
he's
to
not
get a new
missing.
one
He's right
eventually.
there. But
Yeah.
why? Why would they say he's still missing?
Because it is a conspiracy, a cover-up. Don't you see? They're all in on it.
Who's?
Oh yeah, and
around?
another
The
thing that
Hackett
did
family?
bother me in the game
Hackett
was the
family,
water.
The North Kill Gazette.
The
I
water
told you
was
I've been
not good.
suspicious of them
The
from
water
the
was
start.
Okay. Okay. So
horrible.
there's the one hiker. He's dead. What about the other one?
Anne Radcliffe, still missing. Who knows how many bodies are still down there, though.
I don't know. This is pretty inconclusive. I'm sorry that the guy drowned, but this kind of seems like a big to-do over nothing.
Sorry that the
It's
guy
a
drowned.
big undo of something, which is what a cover-up is.
Okay, you can't just twist my words like that.
Okay, so I anticipated your skepticism, which is why I saved this little gem for next.
Finally, you're gonna present me with some ghost ectoplasm.
Put out your ring finger. I've got a little gem to slide
Everyone hated the water in
onto
this
it.
game
What do you
for a
got?
good reason.
Leaked photos from the hiker's camera. Photos that show them at Hackett's Quarry.
So maybe they were there and then they dropped their camera. It happens all the time.
Yeah, they dropped their camera whilst being murdered. And their bags were found there too.
Oh no way! Do you have a fake photo of them too?
Oh, please.
Okay, so you have a picture of bags. These could be anyone's bags.
I think like
Well,
if
they
we would have
up
found
to the
everything,
ones in
maybe
their photos
the
from their camera,
ending dialogue
and they
would
a
have been
monogram of
slightly
their
different.
initials. I think, at least. Or it's water damage, I can't tell.
Yeah, okay. That's not nothing. I'll give you that.
So, we've got to talk a little more about the Hackett
Oh
family.
yeah, the water
Right,
didn't
so
look
these
good.
guys
It
are
looked
the
like
heritage
glue
landowners, right?
or something.
Yep. Their great-great-great-grandparents were trappers who claimed the land way back when.
Wait.
They just
Okay. Yeah, now I remember. Because I was thinking about that. Yeah, I could play the Detroit next. Science.
Hackett
If I'm not
family
mistaken, it's not the long game. Until I realized I actually don't own Detroit. So the last time when I played it, I borrowed it from my boyfriend back in that time. Well, we are not together anymore. So
That's
the
not
game
fun
is also
or a fact.
Most of them are.
gone
But
from my
I
inventory.
digest.
Digress?
It was a pun. They dug the quarry and hit great heights of success
So, yeah.
before Septimus
We'll have to think
Hackett,
that then.
classic bad guy.
When the next
The
sale comes
seventh
out
son
and if
of the
Detroit
trapper
is on a
villain
sale.
7 has great supernatural powers.
Uh-huh.
Closed the mine down.
Okay, so then they only have
You
the lands to
mean-
live off.
Yes, you say only, but this land actually.
You can get it back. No, I can't. Since I didn't own it originally either.
A lot of
All you need is a banana.
Oh,
no.
Hide to have all these dark.
I just
secrets
needed
with
you to know.
strange,
I love you.
reclusive Family.
And this is
Hi,
where
Ree,
we
how
start
are you
a
today?
little more into paranormal territory.
Okay, here we go.
Acres and acres of haunted woods.
If you say so.
Pop, pop, peanut butter, butter pops. Pop, pop, pop 'em in your mouth.
This sounds like a dirty inside joke, and Radix said you're dirty. No, it's not even dirty. I think Revas is trying to tell that we can
The podcast of the paranormal.
exchange the banana to the game.
Welcome back to Bizarre Yet Bonafide. Anton, today I'm actually going to pass you.
But yeah, how is V today?
Okay, you're gonna make me read this? All right. This is.
That's a
What you're
long
seeing now is a
ending
copy of
credits.
a letter
Really
that
long
Kaylee
ending
Hackett
credits.
wrote to her grandma, allegedly.
All right. This seems like more of a you job, but I suppose I
Right,
can
but
read
I
this.
feel like if some of the evidence comes from your mouth, it will have.
A bit anxious track
Right,
test today.
okay, here we
well,
go.
I do wish you the best
Gammy.
luck.
How long
Never
we
done
gonna
it
drag
before.
this shit out?
Oh,
I know family is the most
yeah, I
important
do.
thing,
Do
but I
wish you
want
the
to know
best luck.
what's outside
I'm
the
sure it's
forest,
gonna be okay.
outside this damn house and camp, and I sure as hell know that ain't about to happen because of who we are. Maybe we can
Don't feel bad
explain
for the
what's
jerk you
going on.
made.
Fucking show people. Then they'll know we got no control over it.
I don't
I
even
know
remember
you're
what
just
was the
trying
joke.
to protect us, but one day you won't be here no more, and right now it feels like we stuck in a dark hole.
Good.
I
Okay.
can't sleep, Gammy, or if I do, I dream about that fucking fire. We were just dumbass kids back then. I wish it never happened. Love, KXOXO. That took a turn.
Yes. Dream about that fucking fire. Does that not read?
Give us a good date,
as
the monkey.
The haunted
Oh my goodness.
scribblings of someone who saw something that they shouldn't have seen.
Yeah, no, I'm fully creeped out.
She was clearly going through some stuff.
How would
this
your
is
birds
legit?
react to that?
I
Hey,
mean,
maybe the
I
monkeys
don't
like
know
the
why
birds,
someone would
and the
fake
birds
it.
like the monkeys.
Then again, I can't verify any of this. So, you've got to suspend your disbelief slightly.
Man, this poor girl.
I mean, you gave the perfect template
There was
for such
something
jokes,
going
but
on,
if you're actually
something
feeling bad, you're genuinely sorry about
And
that.
that's what I want
Date
to
bananas, we did.
Okay, well, consider my disbelief suspended. For now.
Next, we have this empty vial thing.
Okay, the way you say empty vial makes me think that there was something creepy in there before.
Well, it's not half full, you little optimist, okay? We've got a photo from whoever my supernatural fairy godmother may be, but what are your initial thoughts?
Your godmother sends you vials full
No
of...
phone. No.
I mean,
No
it looks like
making
there could have
noises.
been blood in here.
My fairy godmother, not my actual godmother. She's estranged.
My God, what did she do?
It's actually what I did. But the important
It's
thing
actually what I did. What?
is this vial.
Queen,
Tell me
it is time to hydrate.
nefarious ritual.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it could have had blood in it.
Yeah. Something about this doesn't look like anything normal.
Yeah, well, it's a vial full of fucking blood.
Okay, but putting the Hackett family aside for a moment, there's more to this. Are you ready for some real spooky shit?
I'm ready for real spooky shit. I don't know if you can provide it, but please try.
Don't get too freaked out.
I'll try
By
my
the way,
hardest.
these ending grades are
You wanna
funky.
hold my
Yeah,
hand?
they are.
Okay. Do you need someone
And they
to
feel like they
comfortingly
last
pat your
forever.
back?
Please just say what you're gonna say.
Do you want me to turn all the lights on so you don't
I
get
don't want
too
you to do
scared?
anything. I want you to say what you have.
Actually, you might be a little freaked out at this.
Ugh. Is that skin?
Skin, fur, whatever you want to call it, really.
It looks human. Wait. Is it?
Apparently, it belongs to whatever creature supposedly caused all this.
Do we have the actual thing? Can I see it in the flesh, so to speak?
No, just the photo. Whoever got in touch was smart enough to not risk actually stealing evidence.
Convenient that we can't see the real deal, huh?
Come on, man.
Just saying.
So this next thing to me isn't overtly supernatural, but it'd be unfair not to discuss it.
Okay, so far I wouldn't describe any of it as overtly
This podcast feels
supernatural,
random.
but sure, let's do this.
Claw marks.
Wow, you're right. That is...
Also, is the renovation
But
finished?
I'm
No,
kind
it is
of
not.
interested because whoever did reach out thought it
There
was
is still a
worth
few
sharing.
details that are
Grace,
missing.
it's highly likely this is all just an elaborate prank.
True. But if I treated everything like that, then I would.
But it's like a really, really, really
point, I
small
guess.
part. No.
So,
Like
we've got here,
few
this could
freaking
incriminate the Hackett
parts,
family,
literally.
or what's left of
Take
them,
your
at
time,
least.
Robus.
Wait, you
We're
brought
not
it?
crew forever, yeah.
I don't know, at the very least we should...
Want to
tell
know
someone
the
the
company
group should
names
know,
you're gonna
right?
avoid.
Do you believe it?
You can ask
No,
that from
I'm
me,
not the
Booski.
supernatural stuff. I'm talking about killing those hikers. We've got a body, evidence they were there. This is real stuff, Grace. It's stacking up against the Hacketts. We might actually know something.
We got a whole flapjack stack of evidence.
Yes.
So what do we do?
Shut off the podcast and report this to somebody?
What? No! Anton, we finally have something going here. It's
Hi,
getting
Anna Centric
juicy.
Meal.
Yes,
How are
we
you today?
have something real. We had actual people have actually died. This is
You bet it's
actually
something
crazy.
like
Grace,
Reiskan
you did it.
Butkia.
Take the win. Let's turn this off and actually report it.
No, say actually more.
Ass.
Hiker remains recovered. Hackett family suspected. Surviving members of the Hackett family have been arrested and charged with the murder of missing hikers Edward Benson and Anne Radcliffe.